Breaking news just dropped that could completely change the NBA championship race. After nearly 300 days away from the court, Jayson Tatum is officially ready to return. Yes, the superstar of the Boston Celtics is coming back after suffering a devastating Achilles injury during the 2025 playoffs. And his return could instantly shift the balance of power in the Eastern Conference. Because the Celtics are already one of the best teams in the league, even without him. Now imagine adding their franchise player back into the lineup. According to NBA insider Shams Charania, Tatum has been fully cleared to make his season debut. His return is expected this Friday at TD Garden when the Celtics face the Dallas Mavericks. That's less than 10 months after surgery for a ruptured Achilles tendon. Which is honestly incredible. Achilles injuries are usually one of the most difficult injuries for athletes to recover from, but Tatum has reportedly checked every box. A medical clearance, full conditioning, a mental readiness. In fact, he's been participating in 5-on-5 scrimmages for over a month. And with 19 games remaining in the season, the Celtics believe he's ready. But Tatum's return creates a fascinating storyline. Because during his absence, Jaylen Brown has been playing at an MVP level. Brown has carried Boston's offense and kept the team in serious contention in the East. So now the Celtics go from having one superstar back to two again. And that dynamic always raises questions. Who takes the big shots? Who leads the offense? Whose team is it now? Some analysts believe the answer is simple. It's still Joe Mazzulla's system that makes everything work. The Celtics already play a style built around a spacing the floor, a shooting threes, isolation scoring. And both Tatum and Brown have already thrived together in that system. They've reached 5 conference finals, 2 NBA finals, and won an NBA championship together. So for many experts, adding Tatum back only makes Boston more dangerous. However, it's important to keep expectations realistic. Tatum has been out for almost 10 months. Most likely he'll start with limited minutes and slowly ramp up his performance. Some analysts believe it may take 10 to 15 games before we see the real version of Tatum again. But the good news for Boston? They don't need him to save the team. They're already winning. Which means he can ease his way back before the playoffs begin. What makes Tatum's return even more impressive is the mental side of recovery. Players coming back from Achilles injuries often spend months unable to even walk properly. They have to relearn basic movements before they can return to elite basketball. The rehab process includes crutches, walking boots, weight training recovery, and slowly rebuilding athletic ability. So the fact that Tatum fought through that process and returned this quickly shows just how dedicated he is. Now the big question is how this affects the Eastern Conference. Teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers, New York Knicks, Detroit Pistons are all competing for the top spots. But if Tatum returns anywhere close to his old form, the Celtics might suddenly become the most dangerous team in the entire conference. So after nearly 300 days away, the moment has finally arrived. Jayson Tatum is back. And if he regains his superstar form, the road to the NBA Finals might once again run through Boston. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Tatum's return makes the Celtics the favorites in the East? Or will another team stop them in the playoffs? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA updates.